Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for McLemore. And the second free throw, good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
And Butler, here we go. It's Solomon Antetokounmpo. Plays it in off the breakaway.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Back to Butler. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Here's Jenkins. Here's Gasol. Rebound, Milwaukee. Carter-Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Feeds it to Monroe. To tie it up. Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Portis, the pass to Jenkins. Connects from three-point range. Jenkins got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Johnson against Middleton. Back to Carter-Williams. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Right side Gasol. And there's the feed to Jenkins. Connects!
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter-Williams. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Butler. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They set the pick. Parker kicks to Monroe. The rebound by Johnson. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Dishes it to Carter Williams. On to Tecumbo. Kicks to Parker. Cannot hit. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space. And with the shots that we like to take, it was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
NBA2K TV, we have the 15th annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes.
Word, that's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Bulls in Chicago. For Chicago, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and he's one of the most fearless scorers in the entire league. Kenny, what area do you see for Lillard to grow, take his team to the next level?
Well, I think he's such a great scorer that can't just be the only emphasis. I think when he is able to distribute as well as he's able to score, that takes a lot of focus in a lot of different directions.
You know, in order for him to be the player that everyone wants him to be, he needs to work.
One of the great sights and places of the Windy City on a crisp evening in Chicago, Navy Pier. We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a loss to the Rockets in Houston. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with DeRozan. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then there's Davis. And it's Moniunas in at the power forward position. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Gasol out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Jenkins can't get it to go. On defense, Chicago. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And a lot of people thought they were the favorites going into that one, but ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
To me, it looked like, Greg, they were pretty evenly matched. And you look at how the game ended, I would say I'm not alone in that sentiment. Those are two pretty evenly matched teams.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Dishes to Moniunas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And he sinks the second. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Jenkins the pass to Butler. Down low. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Butler against DeRozan. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Shots good by Jenkins.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Davis. Here's Aminu. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Aminu's got his first bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Jenkins. Clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. Fires from deep, and that one's good.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Here's Lillard. A 24-point outing in their last game against Houston. The dish to Aminu. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking. He dishes it to Aminu. The pass to Moniunas. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Good. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And Aminu kicks to DeRozan. Lets it go from 14. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Butler kicks to Jenkins. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
To the middle. Rejected by Jenkins. And they'll keep possession. And they'll keep possession. Johnson outside. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Johnson. 9 points for Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run in scoring. First in field goal percentage, and he's also got the second.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 10-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Jenkins, he's in at shooting guard. Mirotic out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Davis setting the pick for McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. There's a screen by Moni Yunus. Davis with a screen on Johnson. McCollum dishes to Aminu. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jenkins. To the middle, here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got his first points of the game.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 to shoot. McCollum with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Kicks it to Mirotic. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Jenkins can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Mirotic.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Last break, here comes Chicago. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Odiunas, that's a screen for Lillard. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. All sorts of time, and there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Back to Lillard. There's a screen by Modiunas. Shot clock at 6. Modiunas has a screen from McCollum. Jumper off the screen. And the shot is long. Chicago's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Shots good by Jenkins.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Davis sets a screen. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Looking to end the run. Chicago grabs the miss.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Chicago leading. They get a hand on it. Pass to Modiunas. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Butler attacking. Here's Jenkins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Offensive rebound. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. Hits the three-point bomb. Aminu's got 5 now.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And Jenkins kicks to Butler. From 13, again Chicago.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. He feeds it to Lillard. Good on the 13-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Jenkins kicks to Butler. Goes up the baseline, and he nails the jumper. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
The feed now to Aminu. To the left wing. Lillard with no one around. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
For the 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Jenkins. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lillard outside. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Lillard's got 11 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Shots good by Jenkins.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Lillard attacking. Here's Modiunas. Rebound by the Bulls. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collin.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Lillard, the pass to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Jenkins. And that's not going to go. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Bulls. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Al-Farouq Aminu, Damian Lillard out there at DeRozan. Then there's Monty Eunice, and it's Davis in at the center.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And he makes both free throws. And so here's Portland, trailing here by 8. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
And now it's a double-digit lead. That's now 32 points for Freak.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Wants to get it to Butler and does. No good. Some solid defense from Lillard. To the inside. Monty Eunice kicks to Lillard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Joakim Noah, he's checked. Monty Eunice comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Al-Farouq Aminu. McCollum kicks to Lillard. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Lillard attacking, and it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Monty Eunice, and he dunks it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Outside DeRozan. From 13, Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
He's off on the second. The Bulls leading by 10. Shoots. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4-on-3 break. 1:09 left in the third quarter. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. DeRozan's got 9.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the basket by Rose.
You know, he's been ice cold up until that bucket. I mean, he needs to have some patience and just take what the defense gives him. Don't try to force anything here.
And taken away by Johnson. And there's Rose on the assist by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 7th assist here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 12. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
Assisted, C.J. McCollum.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Noah the screen. Here's Jenkins. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's a screen by Monty Eunice. 4 seconds left. That one off the back iron and out. Goes up. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Trailblazers trail by 13. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Jenkins in at point guard. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 17 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Jenkins dishes to Rose. Portis, the pass to Rose. Shots good by Jenkins. Jenkins got 39.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Lillard, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Bulls leading by 8. Jenkins the pass to Portis. Outside Rose. Here's Jenkins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
At the line for the Bulls, 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Jenkins.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Butler kicks to Jenkins. Lets it go. Good work defensively by Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 11. Plumlee with the screen. Olynyk with it. Butler covering. Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 6 points for Mason Plumlee. Here's Aldrich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Off target with his 3. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Lillard attacking. Here's Aminu. Here's Plumlee. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play. Really an extraordinary game for Jenkins. He's got 42 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Butler attacking. 13 feet away. Lillard with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The Bulls leading by 7. Butler kicks to Jenkins. Plumlee with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Lillard outside. Feeds to Plumlee. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jenkins got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Lots of room. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lillard left side. Lillard again missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that one's good by Butler.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard, right side. He kicks it to Olynyk. Lets it go from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Al Gasol is checked in for the Bulls. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Moniunas comes in for Olynyk. And it's DeRozan in for Mario Chalmers. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Lillard. There's a screen by Moniunas. Lillard dishes to DeRozan. Lets it go from 14. Great D that time from Johnson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Outside DeRozan. Dishes it to Lillard. And right on target. Good. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Gasol kicks to Johnson. It's tipped. Moniunas with the steal. Passes it to Aminu. To the inside. Here's Davis. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Bulls. Beyond the arc. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Jenkins got 47 points. Davis sets a screen. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 9 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
A free throw drop for DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Jenkins. Pass to Portis. There's the dish to Johnson. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. The pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Butler gets to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Bulls lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Dimes. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Lets it go from the wing. No good. Good work defensively by Lillard. And so here's Portland. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Felton in for Jimmy Butler. Portland also making some changes. Dudley comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Chalmers in for Damian Lillard. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Monty Eunice's shot is good. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway. And Davis pulls it down.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Here's Jenkins. And stolen by Chalmers. Off target with that shot. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And
Derek.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself.